Welcome to the Uncut Chronicles. I'm Crystal.
I'm Andy.
And we are coming to you with information and topics every day, such as
culture, trending topics, shit your mammy probably don't need to hear.
So come on in with us so we can share more with you about our day. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Uncut Chronicles. I'm Crystal.
I'm Andy.
And today we are giving it to you raw and uncut as usual. How was your weekend?
You know what? It was weekendy, but shit, I'm here.
We made it. We survived.
How was your weekend?
Oh my gosh, it was extremely busy, but I'm grateful. But I really needed some time to relax and rejuvenate. So I'm going to work on more of that coming up this week. Listen, I got a topic for you.
Okay, give it to me.
I think we need to really talk about this masculine versus feminine energy. What do you think about this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm motherfucking tired.
Of what?
Because I feel like it's been rebranded in such a bullshit manner that even if I get on TikTok and remotely hear the first fucking words talking about your divine feminine, girl, shut the fuck up. Because do you really know?
No.
And same thing with men, like rebranding, are you really an alpha or are you a beta? This is my masculine. Like, can you pay a bill? Yes or no? I mean,
can you build a house or not?
Like, when
do you build fences? No.
To me personally, I'm like, I don't give a damn, to be honest, because I just want people to just live your fucking life. I can speak for myself, where I'm one of those people where like I operate in both. That's just how I am. Like I can operate my feminine energy. I can operate in my masculine energy. But at the end of the fucking day, do what the fuck make you happy and stop harassing these fucking people about this masculine, feminine ass shit. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, wait. Okay, here's how I think about it. First of all, I don't think it's fair when people who are insecure in their own right like to bully people into feeling they have to be one or the other. First of all, they're interchangeable. Yeah. It can change this at a drop of a hat, literally in a split second. And so if you want somebody that's going to operate on one or the other, then you have to be willing to be the co-pilot, is the way I look at it. Do your part in the moment, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. If it's an area where your partner is weak in and you need to be the stronger person in the moment, put on your boots and let's go. Like, do what you need to do. And so I just feel like it's one of those constant shifts. And so we don't have to be overly giving or overly aggressive to fall in one or the other. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's that simple. But I also feel like society has pushed people into places where they either had to make themselves smaller in certain areas, whether it be their jobs, or they had to be overly aggressive in certain areas. And so people are then stuck in these places because society really pushed them in these holes. With that being said, I have seen at times where I have seen either a man or a woman behave in ways that were completely ridiculous, in my opinion. And I don't like it. It's unacceptable. I operate, in my feminine energy a lot. Mm-hmm. But when Drill Sergeant Crystal, a.k.a. the masculine energy, comes on, and that's definitely in my business life, mm-hmm. It's definitely boot camp, definitely drill sergeant, eating bottoms for lunch, like just knocking it out all the time. That's me. So for some people, I've had to change that a little bit or give them a better way to work with me and help them understand me better, because I'm not here for games.
I'm with you.
We're here to meet goals, and we're going to be great while we do it. That's that part of me. Mm-hmm. But then you can't come talking crazy to me because I don't talk crazy to other people. So I think there's just a balance.
It's a balance, but it's, again, like I keep harping on the rebranding aspect of it, because it's like, I feel like every human operates in both energies. But I feel like I said, the rebranding of it just is so weird, because it's like, are you really feminine if you can't just operate in your feminine? I can't operate on it. When I need $20 for gas, yes, I can operate in it.
Just 20?
$20. 40 if I'm feeling real good. So it's like, I can operate in that when I need to be and when I want to be and when I, again, I feel like also it's about just the overall environment, the person that you're with that allows you to operate in that. But 99% of the time, I ain't gonna say 99%. I'll say about a good 70% of the time, I do operate very masculine because that's just who I am. I'm a Gemini. That's literally what I fall into, just masculinity. Like, that's just how I am. But does that make me less of a woman?
No, it does not. I mean, sidebar, I'm definitely like a warrior woman, but I'm also an extremely feminine warrior woman. Mm-hmm. So, for me, I walk in my femininity all the time. I love it. It's one of the reasons why I wear dresses a lot. It's just my jam. Plus, I'm 4'11". We ain't got time to be hemming stuff up. And, these titties gonna lift up at least 3 inches of any outfit in a dress. Therefore, hemming is not necessary. So with that being said, it just, really is about getting dressed on the go. But honestly, as a lady, I really enjoy it. At the same time, I don't back down. Mm-hmm. And so only a certain type of man can approach me. This is true. I'm not going to eat you for lunch at all, but I do know women who will eat you for lunch. I'm not that woman. I don't have to eat you for lunch. Your insecurities are what they are. You're kind. Yeah, I am. Now, don't come over here talking any kind of way, demanding things in a way that is not becoming, because then you see the warrior come out and you like, oh shit.
But why is it always repackaged as when women don't stand for bullshit? It's like, she's so masculine. That's why you can't find them. You just asked me what I bring to the table. What response do you want to garner for? What do you expect from me? Why when I defend myself? Why when I set boundaries? Why when I guess I don't off rip submit because you are masculine? All of a sudden I'm too masculine, and that's what. So forget how you met me. If I did give you that very feminine side of me, that goes completely out the window because you started setting boundaries, and now I show you warrior Crystal. Now all of a sudden you're too masculine for me.
Oh, this is true. Okay. I did have a friend like that. And you're right. That's exactly how it went. Loved the feminine qualities in me. Thought it was great. Thought it was fun. Thought it was attractive or whatever. And then we were still cool friends. So no big deal. Mm-hmm. But then one day I had to call him out on the carpet on some bullshit. Mm-hmm. That's your problem. See right there. See, you trying to be the man. Hold up. Actually, I'm not. As a friend, I'm calling you out on the carpet. And as a woman, I don't fear you. I do respect you. But I also want you to be accountable. And if that means I'm in my masculine energy in that point, because that's all you can comprehend, then eat where you can get a plate. And so my thing, I think when you're a good teammate, it's kind of like how women still love it when they meet a gentleman possibly or any other partner that nurtures them. Right. So is femininity viewed as nurturing? Because I don't think that's the case, because I've met men who are wonderful nurturers. Oh, definitely. And so I think there's a balance to it. But I feel like I have met women who definitely have the DMX bark all the time in their voice. Yo, whoa, hey, you okay?
It's me.
Are you a baby DMX in your soul?
I am a baby DMX, but like you said, I'm very feminine presenting. So when men see me, they're, oh, wow, the hair, the makeup, the body, the clothes. And then I'm in here like, so what it is, what we finna do today? It is. So it's like, hello? So as you said, it takes a very special man to deal with me.
Okay. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. So I love going to the barbershop. I go to the barbershop and get my hair cut. I also go to the salon and get my hair styled. But I love barbers. And so I love the artistry of barbering. So anyway, with that being said, I'm really comfortable hanging out with men. I grew up with brothers and my dad, and my mom and I were only 2 women in the house. So it's more boys than it was girls. And I'll tell you, when you're raised with guys, you just have a certain edge to you because they're not soft on you. They're going to play football, knock you down. Nobody cares if you're a girl. They toughen you up. So you have to be able to do that and turn it off and turn it on. And so for me, I remember I was talking to somebody and I was like, bruh. They was like, if you call me bruh one more time. I was like,
Okay.
like, you are not a man, Crystal. I was like, I'm not trying to be a man. But
it's just, like you said, it's ingrained in you. That's how you grew up. Like, I grew up with my brothers. I have 4 brothers. Uh-huh. I grew up with 4 brothers, and that's just how I know to interact with men. So even sometimes, like, I have to, especially if I know, like, I need to read the room, it's difficult for me sometimes because my innate, like, response to interact with men is be very masculine, because that's how I've been raised, like you said. So when I'm talking to my brothers, I'm not talking to my brother like, hey, so what do you want for lunch today? What do you want to do today? I'm talking like, what the hell do you want to do? What the fuck do you want? What? Let's get to the point, because men are very to the point. Yeah. So that's how I talk to men. So then when I present feminine and I talk masculine, then it's like, are you a dyke?
You're not appropriate, ma'am.
Right. No. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, no. Is that what I'm giving? Okay. You could at least gave me STEM. Okay.
Right. You
could at least gave me that. We went straight all the way on the other spectrum of things.
The struggle.
And it was and a swear at that.
Yeah.
So it's just like I struggle with that sometimes, because it's like I can turn it on and off when I need to, but my first innate response when I talk to men is to be very masculine, very to the point, very not necessarily cold, but just like stand my ground, so you know I'm not the one to be fucked with off rip.
Okay. In my feminine female walk in my soul, when nobody's in the car with me but me, it's like Meg Thee Stallion and Felicia Rashad got together and made a dope ass colorful baby. That's me. Okay, confident. I'm wearing it all. I don't really care. And there's the classy, sexy glide of Felicia Rashad. Like, yeah. But the problem is, which one you're gonna get? It's going to be based on how you behave.
Exactly. And that is like my thing. Like I can be very femme. I can be very enchanting, very enticing when I need to be. But it depends on, like you said, sometimes the environment that you meet me in, and then how you come off to me. Now, if you come off to me as one of those people, like right off the rip, is given very Kevin Samuels, very insecure male, I am male, beat my chest. You're getting straight off the rip. What the fuck do you want? Off rip.
I feel like men like that, though, in all honesty, men like that are just really insecure.
Yes, extremely.
That's literally what that is. That's just, listen, who rejected you when you were in middle school? Who rejected you in high school? Who told you that your downstairs don't match your upstairs? Like, it just screams and speaks to so many layers of insecurity that it immediately tells me that you're an insecure person. Yep. And your insecurity is not my problem. It is not for me to nurture your insecurity. That's just kind of how I look at it. But when I meet women who might be presenting feminine, identify as a woman, but they are very much eat the plate, throw away the bones, like they have a lot of masculine energy, it tells me a lot about them too. Where were you raised where you didn't know that being a lady was acceptable? Who has sent you to war so many times that all you know how to do is fight? You don't even know how to stop fighting because you're so tired of fighting that you keep fighting. So to me, it says a lot about the people. And so I do my best to align myself accordingly. And I kind of, like you said, read the room. But what I won't do is change who I am. Now, when you speak to me, you always get like this one-time pass with me where maybe I misunderstood you. Maybe I misread your energy. Oh, but if you keep it up,
you're done.
I'm going to very politely and very directly tell you which highway can lead you to a beautiful place called heaven. Like, it's just in me, you know? So, and I'll tell you something like, okay, sidebar. I used to, and still do, get approached by a lot of men of the cloth. Okay. And I know that it's because they see the Felicia Rashad in me, but they smell the essence of Meg Thee Stallion in my soul. Like, ooh, it looks like all the things it should look like. But maybe we see some shoulder, maybe and I do. But the point is that it's slightly bothersome to my soul. First of all, I'm a heathen, and why are you approaching me? Second of all, and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm not asking you to come change it. And I'm not going to change it because of what you do. And so it used to drive me crazy because it happened for a very long time in my life. And so I feel like that literally is them seeing the feminine energy first. Mm-hmm. And I think what people forget is that people who walk in certain areas of the cloth or religious environments, they like having the illusion of one, but the at home of another.
Yes, that's very, very true. So even with my child's father, he's very square, very square. I am the complete opposite. Same sign, night, polar opposites. However, it's almost like a thrill because it's like, you are so opposite of me. I'm turned on because you are so opposite of me. And so it was like, because I would attract men like that. I would be like, do you know what I would do to you?
I will tarnish your soul.
Like, do you want to go to heaven or no?
And then
okay,
give you a one-way ticket. Like,
like what is, and he said it before. He's like, it's because it's so different. And then having somebody so opposite of you to pull you into things you've never experienced before, he's like, it's almost like addictive. Like, it's wild because you never had these experiences before. You got this edgy person giving you all these new experiences and you just in here like, I'm about to bust. Like, what is this? Like, what are you doing to me? And I think it's that deviant in me sometimes because it's like, oh, you wholesome? Well, we finna turn you out. Let's come on. It's the deviant in me that low-key enjoys that because people look at me sometimes and I used to be like, oh no, I don't need a roughneck. I need somebody look like that. But then when they see me with the Poindexter and they're like, what is happening? I'm slutting them out. That's what's happening. I'm slutting him out and I'm having a great time.
And clearly he is too, because he's along for the ride.
Okay. He's having fun. We're having fun.
Lots of memories being made.
and when I tell him all the time, because people like, they would see me and him together and they would be like, what the? Because like you can visibly see how shocked people are when they see us together, because they expect him to be with a certain caliber of woman. Like either they expect him to be with a white woman, or they expect him to be with a not a Lori Harvey, but
just a lady who wears oatmeal colored clothes all the time and probably has like matching bows and stuff. Like,
they see him with a Southern Belle. Just very Southern Belle. Yeah, just very Southern Belle women. So then you have my edgy ass Baltimore presenting gang sign up, feminine presenting ass, and next to him like, and everybody is like, what the fuck what is this? Who is she? But not knowing this dude having the time of his life because he was like, I haven't done a fraction of the shit until I have met you. And I'm like, he getting slutted out. He cheesing over here. He having a great time over here. He doing drugs. He drinking alcohol. He having fun. Like,
okay, you're not alone, because I did in a long-term relationship take a partner to go be a voyeur once. Mm-hmm. And watching them do this the whole time. And I was like, what do you think? You're having fun. And he was like, why? I am so overstimulated and excited all at the same time. I said, I was great, isn't it? Yep. Glad you got these feelings. Like, I want you to understand what's out there. You ain't got to buy the buffet, but you need to at least see how it's laid out. And so I so feel you, because people always look at me like Studio Moochie and Lisa Frank had a black baby with a hint of strawberry shortcake on the side. And I always get these amazing people in my life who don't look like me because, well, I don't know if that's going to work out.
Normally, no, because I'll also say to people that are the complete opposite of you, they also, they bring almost like, not necessarily stability, but grounding to you sometimes. Because I know I am a very like, well, I mean, I'll do anything once type person. And having someone that tends to be like, okay, wait a minute. Nah, I done let you drag me here. I done let you do this to me. We done did this before. Can we just take a moment and take a breather and just relax and really think about what's the next move we about to do right now? And it's like, okay, wait a minute. You probably got a point. Okay, let's just take a break.
Just take a minute.
Because because I'm okay, you down for the ride? Well, then let's motherfucking ride then. Where we going? What we doing? Where we at? And having someone be like, whoa, okay, can we take a breather? Can we stop? Did you think about that before you did that? Fuck no. But can we take a minute and think about it? Okay.
Sure.
And I can take a breath and I can say, okay, thank you for grounding me. Yeah. Because once I'm on that like adrenaline high, we ain't coming down for quite some time. So buckle up. So I can appreciate that polar opposite. And I think a lot of times it's been like that too. They always think they're very like feminine because they're not so like hyper masculine all the time. And I think that's so like you said, like there are men that are very nurturing but are still very masculine. But because they're not that beat my chest hyper masculine man, they're always painted as, oh, he's just so feminine, he's so soft. But I'm like, I like soft boys. I do. Like as I've gotten older, like at first I thought I want somebody to like punch holes in the wall with me. That's actually not what I want. I actually like soft men. I like them soft.
Yeah. I mean, I like him looking like he can pick up a house, possibly build one, but still give me hugs and rub my feet. Like, listen, yes. You can have it all.
Yes.
You could probably snatch my soul.
Right.
It's beautiful. And so it's nice to have the combination. It's nice enough for them to feel safe, that they don't have to beat their chests all day. But that's the beauty of the masculine and the feminine energy. And here at the Uncut Chronicles, that's what we do.
Period.
So we're going to serve you a little extra. Y'all stay tuned. We have another one coming for you. So get ready.
Alrighty.
The Uncut Chronicles is part of the Breaking Ice Building Bridges community podcast platform, brought to you by Possibilities.